Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Dr. Mir Ahmed. I'm a general practitioner, general physician, diabetologist, and infectious diseases specialist from Medicaid Clinic Soil 1920 in HSR Layout, Bangalore. And I'm going to talk to you. There are several kind of injuries that we have in our society. There is a category called sports injuries, and there is also a category that is now developing, which is called religious injuries. These sometimes go hand in hand. People try to infuse their religious ideas into sports. So whether you say sports injuries or religious injuries is pretty much go hand in hand. So what is people who go on endeavors to trying to emulate? As you know, religion is always represented by a role model. So when you try to emulate that role model and try to display it in the society, as you know, all the prophets have a lot of sufferings in their lives. They were attacked, and most of them were killed by most of the righteous prophets were killed, and they were attacked by all members of the society, and they were tortured throughout this life. Sometimes they did not even have food to eat. They have you. It's a very huge topic, the sufferings of the prophets and the role models of every faith. It's an enormous topic. There is enormous suffering they have faced in their life. But unfortunately, many patients decide to emulate their example, and as a consequence, they suffer enormous and very, very devastating injuries. So, kindly do your research about what role model you're following, and what are the injuries and what are the traumas and what are the setbacks they suffered in their life. Please try to understand if you will be able to bear all those setbacks and traumas. And it is really, most people think are presented the example of role models of every religion as something a very pleasant thing, a very happy thing. But if you the when you really understand the kind of suffering and the attacks and the injuries they took from society, you will really fall into a great dilemma whether you really taken the right decision or not. So kindly introspect and stop yourself from becoming jokers, comedians, and humor artists, and also stop others from becoming jokers, comedians, and humor artists. Please remember that most of the righteous people, when identified, when you try to follow these role models of different faiths, they get identified by devils and demons and all the evil creatures who make them a target to attack them in a way you probably cannot imagine. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Jazakallah khair.